Now it's recording if you want to say something inappropriate.
Tanner, put your pants on!
Yeah.
Sorry. I just can't help it sometimes. Can you help me, Jackson? Please. I can't fit it around my waist.
Okay, all right.
Yes?
Yeah. All right. 1.8. Absolute value equations and inequalities. All right, you ready to breeze through this?
Hope so.
You will. It's going to feel good. All right. So, example 1. Absolute value of 5x minus 3x, absolute value is equal to 12. Now, this is the problem I taught you how to do when you were in Math 9, Algebra 1. Anybody remember? Good, we got a few people who remember. Okay, put your hands down again.
Remembering it, right? Or just think what we remember?
Think what you remember. All right, I'm just trying to get a gauge. Now look up. Remember more now?
No, I just lost that.
Oh, okay, we lost one. That was not what I was hoping for. Got worse. Okay, so I'm going to try to explain this, and I'm going to do it best I can, and you need to give me your full attention. Don't do that thing where you're sitting there trying to solve it on your own and ignoring me. Emma, stop solving it. Okay. The orange part in there, do you realize that if we figured out what x is, the orange part's just a number? Right? It's 5 minus 3 times whatever x is, right? I mean, like, it's just going to be a number in the end. So let's suppose that it turned out to be, I don't know, like, what would it be inside there? It has to equal 12 in the end, right? But what could the orange stuff be together? It could be 12, right? Because the absolute value of 12 is 12. But there's also another one it could be.
-12.
Negative 12. Do you guys remember that an absolute value always makes it positive?
Yeah.
So the stuff inside could have turned out to be positive 12, and then we made it positive. We kept it positive, and it goes to 12. Or the orange stuff could have been negative 12, and then we changed it. You see what I mean? So the two equations we have to write are 5 minus 3x equals 12, but also 5 minus 3x equals negative 12. Because the orange stuff could have been a positive or a negative 12. And then you just solve it like normal. So quickly solve it like normal. Don't look up until you're done.
Anyone has a mixed numbers answer?
Either one's fine. Either one of these answers are fine. But you need both. As in both, something on the left and something on the right. Okay, how was that? Fine, easy peasy? Okay, and now you're looking at it and you're like, yeah, I did do this once upon a time, and now I remember it, right? It's back, we're good? You don't remember this?
I don't remember it, but I understand.
Although I think you took Algebra 1 with Mr. Mink,
I did.
so he might not have split it the same way I did. Because I always had the arrows going both ways, so if you don't recognize visually what I'm doing, he might have just written them, I don't know, however he writes them. So example 2, this time we're trying out this. The absolute value of 2x plus 1 absolute value is less than 7. I know, a less than and a 7, ick. Okay, so we're gonna split it again, but what's the only difference that we have now? That we have a less than sign instead, yeah? Yeah,
We're gonna put negative there, but it's the same thing dividing.
right.
So it has to be, we have to flip the sign.
Exactly, okay, so I'm gonna translate Kyle speak for everybody. 2x plus 1 is less than 7. The first one looks exactly like the original. And the second one looks like 2x plus 1. And what Kyle said is it's like we're multiplying or dividing by negative 1, because this one's gonna be negative 7, right? So you also have to flip the sign on the second one. All right, go ahead and solve it. Look up when you're done. Now I'm drawing a number line so that I can easily write it in interval form. So if it's less than 3 and greater than negative 4, do you see that it's in here? Okay, so for this one you would write it out like this, negative 4 comma 3, like that, with brackets. And the brackets, oh wait, not brackets, right? Parentheses. And the parentheses are there because it is not equal to.
Write the numbers as you read it left to right or what?
Yeah. All right. How we doing? Remember when I said this was gonna be like not so bad? Not so bad, yeah? You don't trust it.
I feel like it's worse.
Okay, all right. Let's try another one. Absolute value of 2 minus 7x, absolute value minus 1 is greater than 4. Okay, so what's different about this problem compared to the last one? Morgan. There's a minus 1 on the end. Could be a negative 1, right? Plus a negative 1 is the same thing. Okay, so prize to the person who can tell me how to do this problem. I've got, it's thank God it's Friday, of course, but just like this bucket suggests, not all of them are bugs. I've got a butterfly, what do you think this is, a house centipede maybe? Something that if you left it on the toilet seat, your mom would probably freak out. Now that I'm suggesting that. A cricket, a bat, which apparently this person considers bugs, and a snake. You know, good old bug snake. Lots of things eat bugs. Anteater's not in there, I hope. All right, hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got real close to calling on you too. 6.
So you're still gonna break the absolute value up,
Mm-hmm.
and
But before I break up the absolute value, I've got to get it by itself.
also you gotta distribute it.
Mm.
Okay, now I got it.
Okay, so I'm going to help you. You got to get rid of this minus 1 first.
So you gotta add one.
Yep, so we're going to add 1 to both sides. It's greater than 5. Okay, now take it away.
Okay, so now you just do it, you break it up and then you,
Tell me the two equations.
oh, so 2 minus 7x, is greater than 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one will be 2 minus 7x is less than negative 5.
Beautiful. All right, we can solve the rest. Mason, go get a prize. Still committed to the cause, even with a bat on the line. You don't need no stinking bats. When you divide by a -7, what do you have to do? Flip the signs.
You didn't flip the
I didn't. Even though I announced it first.
sign. Yeah.
All right, do I need to make a number line this time, or can you visualize it? Imagine a number line in your head. Imagine -3/7 on there.